Oh my goodness, it smells like Thanksgiving here in the Arizona Midday Kitchen. We have Dee McCaffrey and Dee's Mighty Cooking Club. Hey Dee, good to have you back.
Hey, great to be back.
All right, first of all, introduce these wonderful women. Vicky's been working like a slave here.
That's Vicki and Kathy over there. This is Francine, Faith, and my husband Michael.
Oh my goodness. All right, so let's take a look at the motivation, first of all, behind what Dee is doing here today. We've got a picture that we want to show you. All right. Wow, that is not you.
Yes, that was me in 1990. Over 14 years ago, I lost 100 pounds.
How'd you do it, Dee?
And, well, I got the flour and sugar out of my diet.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing here today. We're making a tasty, healthy Thanksgiving feast without using white flour or white sugar.
I mean, you can really do it, and it tastes yummy. I can't believe the pie and what you put in there.
Pumpkin pie, stuffing mix, and cranberry sauce without sugar. So we use some flourless bread for our croutons.
Okay.
For making our stuffing, and that's what Francine's chopping up here. And once our croutons are ready, we just toss them with carrots and celery and spices, and add a little bit of hot chicken stock or vegetable broth to that.
Zero calories on that.
0 calories on
so
that.
Good.
You bake it in the oven for about 40 minutes, and then it's just your wonderful stuffing.
And then talk about the pumpkin pie real quick.
The pumpkin pie is, instead of the dairy and the eggs, we use tofu.
And it really, and you guys are saying that it just rocks because you can really taste the pumpkin, right?
And then you use regular pumpkin and spices the same way you use a regular pumpkin pie. And then for the sweetener, we use stevia, which is an herbal sweetener.
Exactly.
And that way there's no calories.
I better cover that, otherwise I'm going to dig into it. And Vicki, you lowered your cholesterol by 40 points just by eating like this.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
It's incredible.
All right, now you're doing some great things. Tell us, first of all, you got your book out.
Yes, my book is available at Sprouts and Wild Oats stores in the Valley, and I'm going to be at Sprouts and Wild Oats stores on December 2nd and 9th. And you can go to my website at deesmightycookingclub.org.
Okay.
And click on the turkey for the recipes and find out all my events on the page too.
All right, and Mike, come on in here. Hey, get to work, guy. Come on here. All right, tell us a little bit about your initiative.
Well, we started a nonprofit to help combat obesity in America. We're working now with the Boys and Girls Club. We're having free nutrition classes available to their kids at their centers during the latchkey hours. So it's a really important issue, so we're really excited.
Well, and it's getting worse in this country, and people don't realize that you can eat a beautiful meal and get rid of the sugar and get rid of the flour and not lose any of the flavor, you know.
Absolutely.
With the tofu and the stevia, you have to just kind of work on it. You've got to sort of experiment a little bit, and then you'll find the niche.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I want everyone to know that they can have a healthy and tasty Thanksgiving. So go forth and be healthy, everybody.
Yeah, because that picture, we don't ever want to see that picture again, huh?
No, we don't.
I mean, it's just. What's the reaction out there when you go out on these events and with your cookbook? What are people saying?
People are so hungry, so to speak, for this information. They want to know how to be healthier. They want to know how to get the sugar and flour out of their diet. They want America is in serious crisis right now with our health.
Yes, it is.
And we need to help.
Well, you've really laid a spread out here, and on the website we've got your stuffing and the cranberries and the pumpkin pie. What else is on the website for us?
Well, we've got my upcoming events at the Sprout stores. I'm also doing a cooking class in Tempe on December 6th for sugarless and flourless desserts.
Excellent.
And all sorts of information on how to donate to our nonprofit. And we are happy to be able to get this information out to everyone. It's so important.
Good. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
Thank you.
Yum, let's eat. All right, recipes on the website, ArizonaMidday.azcentral.com, and we will be right back.